Hey kiddos. Welcome to Ms. Dennis's Gangster Book Club. I am Ms. Dennis. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this book club will work and give you some more information about what we're doing here. So, the first thing I want to explain why it is a gangster book club. I basically chose that name based on the first book that we're going to be reading, which is Al Capone Does My Shirts, A Tale from Alcatraz. Um, this is a really, sorry, getting used to the camera. This is a really fun book, and the best part about it is it's one in a series of four. So if you find that you really love it, you have three more that you can read after we're done with this one. So the reason I chose this is because you may or may not be aware that in the 29 years that Alcatraz served as a federal prison, about 100 children live there with their families. So I had no idea about this at all. I found it out when I was researching a little bit more about Alcatraz to give you some knowledge about this book. So if you've never heard of Alcatraz, Alcatraz was the most famous maximum security prison in the United States, and it was located in on an island right off the coast of San Francisco. So I've created a playlist that includes three videos that'll tell you a little bit more about Alcatraz because I think it's important that you know what it is before we start the book. There's just some YouTube videos that I found that I thought were pretty helpful. I will say that the second one, that's kind of like an animated video, I don't really love the way it's narrated, but it does give you some pretty good information, and it's only about 6 minutes, so it's definitely worth watching. Um, there's also a video that explains who Al Capone was. Al Capone was one of the most famous gangsters or mobsters in the United States in the 1930s. So he is a character in this book that you should know a little bit more about because it'll all make a lot more sense if you know that. So I just want to kind of create some background knowledge so you know where we're going when we start reading this book, which I think you guys are really going to love. I know you're going to love it. So watch this video first and then the ones in order, and then at the end of the videos that I've added to the playlist from other YouTubers who explain what Alcatraz and Al Capone were, then I'm going to start reading the book chapter by chapter. So I'm going to record each chapter. You'll have the text and a video of me reading it to you. So if you're somebody who prefers to read it and not hear it, you can just mute it and focus on the text. If you're somebody who really likes to hear the story, then that's going to work great for you. If you want your own book, the book is available on Amazon. It's about $6 or $7, I believe, so you can go ahead and order it if you have an Amazon account. If for any reason you can, if your parents can't afford it, if nobody has time or is able to do it, and you really love having a physical copy in your hand, which I know I do, let me know. Send me a message, and I will see how I can get a book to you because it's totally possible. I will do that. And I really want you to enjoy this, okay? So you let me know. You can send me a message. You can also get hold of me through Remind. And if you're interested in joining this club, then it's really important that you join my Remind group. So Remind, if you're not using it already for school, it's an app where your teachers can give you updates. So if you're not using it, you can just download the app to your phone. And then when it says to join a class, you'll join this class. So this is the @ symbol. So the code is going to be 37HKHG. And by joining that Remind, then you're going to get information from me on updates when I've posted a new chapter. Also when we're going to have Zoom meetings and what the next books are that we're going to be reading. So we're going to get together about twice a week. I think given how much time everybody has and the fact that if you're part of this group, it means that you really love reading, I think it's probably safe to say that we can finish a book a week. So we'll probably meet like around Wednesdays or Thursdays, around midway through the book to kind of see how everyone's feeling about it. And then we'll meet once we finish the book at the end of the week, right before we start the new one. I think that's probably the best thing. And obviously, all of that is optional. This is for fun. So if it's fun for you to join and kind of talk to other people and see somebody else outside of whoever's in your house, then you're welcome to join those Zoom meetings. If it's not for you, you can just follow along and watch the videos where I'm reading it. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Before I sign off on this video, though, I do want to share the second book that we're going to be reading in case you want to order yours. If you are ordering it and you want to do so early, then you'll have the information. If you want the book but you're not able to order it, it'll give me time to make sure I get a copy to you. Okay, so this is going to be the second book that we read. It's called Schooled by Gordon Corman. Also a fantastic author. He's written several other books in a similar format. So if you love this one, I'll be able to recommend some others that you're going to like as well afterwards. Okay, so remember, sign up for the Remind. Okay, this is the code. You can send me a message. I'm going to post my email address on the bottom if you haven't seen it already, so you could do that. And remember, so watch the videos in order of the playlist and subscribe so that you get updates, and I will also send you updates on here. Okay? So I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.